Hundred Mob in the building, Beagle Mouth. You already know what it is. Mo Moody, Lancaster, Virginia, nigga, with the Superman. Yeah, we gonna drop the link and we gonna community tab it and y'all lock in. You already know what time it is, man. We wanna talk about this whole Yo Gotti situation, and we want to talk about this Blac Youngsta situation in a real way, man. Cause it's like everybody see the independence with Blac Youngsta, and everybody talking about that it's some type of beef or whatever with him and Yo Gotti, man. And this could be so far from the truth, and we all got to know that Blac Youngsta been independent for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? He just now announcing it because the ink dried. Now we don't know why he didn't re-sign with CMG, but we do know that now he's a boss in his own right. Now you got to look at it from Yo Gotti perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? Angela Simmons and him had to break up because of all the controversy running around his name and this Dolph situation. You know what I mean? And people must have got in their ear. We don't know what really happened, but we do know in this new verse that he got with Zillionaire Zoe, he kind of throwing slangs at Angela Simmons. But we want to get back into what at play. Now, the reason why he probably didn't sign and re-sign Blac Youngsta is because of the simple fact, not because Blac Youngsta didn't want to. It's probably because the attention that Blac Youngsta is causing him to acquire. Now you got to look at it like this, man. His brother Big Jook has been tied up in a situation with Dolph 2 times. You know what I'm saying? One at a store after the Charlotte incident, after the 100 shots. You see what I'm saying? He was involved in a situation. Then you got to look at it, that when it all came out, when Jook passed away, you know what I'm saying, who they were saying really, you know what I'm saying, put the bag out there on Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Now you got to look at it, man. Big Jook and Blac Youngsta was real close as well. So it doesn't mean under no circumstances that he couldn't get implicated inside something that, was going around in the air as far as rumors, man. And Yo Gotti don't want that kind of smoke, man. So he coming back out, you know what I mean, a retirement, and he doing his own thing dolo, man. Because like I said, when you a boss, sometimes you got to take the seat as well. Now, Blac Youngsta, he had a career, and you know what I mean, he still got one. And like I said, while the music may not be as popular as it was, they all say that when your ops go, so does your popularity and what everybody was tuned into for. But Blac Youngsta kind of had a charismatic opportunity to captivate the fans, you know what I'm saying? Because he was charismatic. Like, everything he do, people still laugh at, and people like when he do the little stuttering thing and all that stuff like that. They like how he was one of the first people throwing money and all of that. But they also felt like Blac Youngsta had picks at time, you know what I'm saying? Because we had Rollo going at him at one time. Blac Youngsta didn't really want to say nothing back, you know what I mean? Then that got cleared up and, you know what I mean, went away. And then you got Blac Youngsta and all this other street stuff, you know what I mean? So Yo Gotti see all that, you know what I mean? And we don't know if he okaying it or not, but what I could tell you is that it's causing too much attention to CMG. So it's best to just be heavy camp and heavy camp only. He too big to go up under Moneybagg Yo. He too big to go up under anybody else, up under that umbrella, you know what I'm saying? It could still be CMG, but him removing everything off his page that got something to do with CMG is what lead people to believe that he beefing with Yo Gotti. And Yo Gotti is the one that's acting funny or whatever the case may be. But if he is acting funny, we all see why he acting funny, because ain't nobody trying to be going through no RICO, because you niggas want to keep going up on the internet year after year throwing subliminals. You know what I'm saying? You done already did a video in front of the man tombstone and stuff like that after that happened. I think that's when you went independent anyway at that time. You know what I'm saying? I think you've been independent since then. That's the same way people say that they independent but have contracts with labels the whole time. Somebody will pick up Blac Youngsta, but for right now, CMG just not the place, man. Not for him to thrive as an artist, man, because he gonna wind up getting tricked up, man. So with that being said, it's the 100 Mob, man. Y'all drop them comments and let me know. Should Blac Youngsta had to stay? Is it him, the reason why he can't stay? Do he want to do his own thing? Because he did remove everything they had to do with CMG. You know what I mean? Now, that can mean beef or it couldn't mean beef. Y'all let me know. Drop them comments, man.